And we should be live. Hello, hello, hello. How are we all doing? Can you hear me? Can you see the game? All that sort of good stuff. Good evening. Good evening. Let me check all my audios and stuff, and I'll be right back with you. Cool, that sounds all good to me. Right. Good evening, everyone. How is everyone doing? I hope everyone is doing splendid. What I'm going to do is, now that I'm back here, I'm going to put that audio back down. I thought I'd do that for a bit of suspense so we can apply that and turn that off for now. Good evening, everyone. How is everyone doing? Tonight we're going to be having a little look at the recently released timetable mod for Birmingham Cross City, which as you can imagine, I'm very, 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 very excited about the stream. The stream is stuttering. Okay, well, let me just check my end, make sure that my Wi-Fi hasn't just died on me. So let me just check that. My internet speed should hopefully be. I'm almost at 200 meg, so it should be absolutely fine. So it might be your side. Yes, so hope everyone is doing well. We're going to be having a little look at the timetable mod tonight for the Birmingham Cross City, looking at all sorts of stuff. Glitchy stream for you as well. Try refreshing. It seems to be all good my side. I have just checked my internet and my internet seems to be fine. But if it does persist, then I'm going to have to leave it, but it seems to be all good. Anyway, yes, we're going to have a little look at the Birmingham Cross City timetable mod. Before we do that, I'm just going to quickly recap. I just want to make sure, can you all hear me all good? And is the stream running well? As a lot of people are saying that. So I'll let people just confirm that the stream's working all good and as it should be. And then hopefully we can get into business. I'll wait a few seconds. Whilst waiting a few seconds, I'll say hello to who's in chat. So Roblox Pro, how you doing? Avanti West Coast fan, Sir Goose, Zenith, Random Stuff, Wesley, Kai, West Midlands Transport Hub, GWR fan, George's Trains. The timetable 2020 mod doesn't come with the 196. No, it comes with the 170. I'll show you what's in there anyway. Trains, buses, planes, Master How You and Lauren Staub. Alex Dent, Random Stuff, Southwest. Hope you're all doing splendid. How you doing, Luke Snowball? I can hear you, Richie. Richie's first stream since BR. I know. It's been a while, hasn't it? Perfect. If anyone has any stuttering, restart the stream. All good. How you doing, Victor? And the stream is fine, according to Baby JJ. Welcome in. Hope you're all doing fine, doing fantastic. Richie, do you recommend the Birmingham Cross City route? Because I will buy it and install the mod if it's good. It's currently £6 on Steam, and yes, yeah, damn right. It's worth it just for the base. But before we jump into that, first things first, bingo is a thing tonight. That is the new bingo card. So bingo is a thing tonight. Obviously, the standard sort of stuff. 30 views, which we're almost at. 40 likes, all that sort of stuff. SPAD, 5 new members, all that sort of stuff. A couple of things I want to quickly mention is, first off, we're almost at 400 members in the Discord. We're 11 members away from 400. So, if you've not joined the Discord yet and you fancy joining a really nice community full of some fantastic people, then feel free to join. Another quick thing I want to mention is that we are very, very close to 4,000 subscribers, which is pretty nuts. We're around about 250 away, which I never normally like set sub goals and stuff, but it's my birthday in 2 weeks' time, and that would be a really nice birthday present. So spread the word, and hopefully we can reach that fantastic milestone by my birthday. So yeah, with that said, let me turn that off and we'll jump into the game. So, let me do that. So, let's do it. Let's do it. Yes, the Discord, the bingo is a template in the Discord, so if you want to download it, you can. You can't, very sad. If you're a fan of Network Southeast, go check Train Sim Creations. Let me have a little look. Thank you for someone that's just said happy birthday to me. It's not today. It's in a few weeks. We've had one person join, or 2 people join already. Awesome, there we go. Bus Nerd 91, welcome in. And West London Transport Enthusiast, welcome in as well. I recognise your username. Anyway. What date is your birthday? It's the 25th. 25th of this month. Yeah. Right then. Let's jump into it. So, Birmingham Cross City. I've recently picked up some stuff in the sales. Bearing in mind, I'm on the PC tonight, right? So, there's a couple of things you might notice here that weren't there before. One, content coming up? Question mark. It keeps cutting. Bear with me 2 seconds. Bear with me a minute. Let me just check it. Right, I've just played for the last minute of stream. If you can hear cutting, either restart the stream or it might just be me stuttering. I tend to do that a lot, as some of you regulars may know. So it may not be just cutting, it might just be me being silly. Happy birthday for 2 weeks' time. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let's jump into it. So yes, Birmingham. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, there's a few different bits of stuff that I've downloaded. There's this, for example. That we could look at very soon. I'm waiting for it to release onto consoles properly, and I've got a video to do with that. And there may or may not be something to do with this soon. This route. Keep your eyes peeled. I've not got all the right stuff though. There's something to do with this soon, and obviously this is all I've got this because it needs stuff for this. But yeah, I picked up a couple of things in the Steam sales, as you can see, and there's also some other stuff. We hit 30 viewers. There we go. Thank you very much. That's the first one on the bingo card. I'll be playing Wii Sports Resort, but I will listen to the stream. Awesome. Should I do a Cathcart scenario? Do it. What else should I pick up in the sale? It's my birthday. It's my birthday comes Saturday, so I will have some spending money. It all very much depends. I'm looking at some of the TSC stuff that's quite cheap. So yeah. Did you look at the Leavenworth line on the 5 circle route? I have. I've done a video on it. Right. So let's jump into Birmingham Cross City. So you've got the original timetable, the 2019 timetable. Which has obviously got the 323s and the 66s. That does 248 services, and in this new one it's 307 services. So you can see that the 323 has 223 services in the original, and I believe it has a couple more. It actually has less, interestingly. I'm not too sure why that is, but it has less because the rest of it's built up by the other stuff. I don't think that should say 162. I think that's more than that. I would imagine so, anyway. I think so. Apparently you can do Soho Depot moves and stuff. Anyway, you've got that there. You've got the Class 170, which we'll be doing tonight for sure. And then we've got the Class 350 as well. That does all sorts of stuff. Does, relatively short runs. So we're going to jump into a 170 first. We're going to jump into both you've got a cross-country one and you've got a normal one as well. And you've got the 66. So, I mean, what do you want to see? Do you want to see a 350 service, a 170 service, or a 323 service? Should we start it off simple and do a 323 service, like an hour-long one or something, and then jump into a 170, or do you want to do 170 first? Let me know. Let me know. This timetable is pretty realistic and has 6-car 323 sets. 323 service, that's fine. We'll do that one. That looks fine. We'll do that one there. We'll do a nice little early morning service. Why not? There you go, Made Madness. If you've not seen it as well, yesterday I did a little I can't show you. Cardiff City Network. I did a showcase on it yesterday. So if you've not watched that, go and check that out. Let's do this. So let's unlock the doors. Do. Put that in there. Turn that on. That's cool straight away. Look at that. You've got a cross country 170 there. Look, very cool. I think it's in the proper livery and all sorts. Stansted Airport apparently. Looks very, very cool. So yeah, I'll fly around. So there you go. You got 170 there. Looks very cool. And then if you go over here, we've got. Oh, I'm not in the 8 cam. Hold on. So yeah, you got the 323s, pretty standard. And then you've got 170 down there. There you go. How did you get this? This is a mod. This is a timetable mod, which is on the Train Sim community. In fact, I'll post a link in a minute. There's a 350 that's there. This is a cool one. This is very cool. If you've got the Midland Main Line, you can see the Transport for Wales 158s. There you go. Looks very, very cool. Obviously, they're not changed inside. They're all still the same. And then obviously got the Pendolino as well, which is very cool indeed. So the cross country 43s are on this table as well. I've not spotted them. I tell you, I haven't spotted. Do you need Great Western Express for that? Because I don't have that. I don't have that on the PC. But yeah, that's pretty much all you're seeing. It's pretty darn cool. Just got here after seeing 2 Class 57s on a rail tour. Awesome. T-Sip. apparently I've heard that you've got West Coast Mainline Trent Valley like services. When you get up to Lichfield Trent Valley, you can see AI on it. All Birmingham Cross City is lacking is new units, same as Midland Mainline. Let's go. So obviously this we've seen before, but I love this train. I love this train so much. I'll be playing golf on Wii Sports Resorts next. There's one more stamped to archive. It's called Ace of Clubs. Yeah, you need Great Western Express. I thought so. I thought as much. I'm just vibing with a Pendolino on the West Coast Mainline South. Was that a Mike Punch? It's on the bingo card. It may have been. It may have been, yeah. Do you need to get the 2021 timetable mod from someone's website? From the Train Sim community website. I will put a link to it in a second. Hold on, bear with me 2 minutes. I'll put a link in the description so you can go download it. It's free. It's pretty easy to install. It literally takes 2 seconds to install. You need to put it in the right folder. It tells you on the website what folder it needs to go into. And then, yeah, it should just, obviously, if you've got the applicable stuff, should work. Absolutely no problem. I'm trying to multitask here, so that's going to be fun. And whilst we're doing this as well, we can talk about the roadmap, and I want to see what people are excited for. I saw someone mention about the release date for the Frankfurt S-Bahn being announced today. So who's excited for that one? Who's excited for the Frankfurt S-Bahn? Tunnel entrance was a bit close. Hey Richie, how's it going? It's going well, thank you, Joshua. How about yourself? I wish there was a custom train design in this game so you could do 377 with a 170 sound. I think you can mess around with the editor, can't you? Surreal, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Said that twice. That shows how much I hope you are doing well. Is there any Chiltern AI at Moore Street? That's a good question. That is actually a really good question. Let's find out, shall we? I don't imagine there would be, but if there is, that is cool. Let's find out. Let's fly along. No, there's not. It sounds like there would be, though. No, there's not, unfortunately. I'm excited for the HST Farewell Pack. Yeah, that's one of the ones that they sort of like mentioned, but it's not on the roadmap, is it? It's about Birmingham Cross City mod on PS4. No, it's a PC only mod. That's how mods work. You can't get mods on console. Have you seen the new SCR sneak peek on Discord? I haven't, no. I haven't looked at it. Give me the gist of it. I never bought a German DLC unless it's on sale and I'm actually tempted. It looks good. It looks really good. I'm not overly impressed by the whole console thing. I think that's a bit of a joke, to be honest. But I have a video about that coming out soon. So you can expect my opinions in that. I found a mod that makes the fly camera much faster so you can catch fast trains like the 801 and the 390. Oh, is that on TSE's website as well? I've just updated the description so you should be able to get a link to the mod in there. So let me know if you can see that if you refresh the stream. Are you excited for the Manchester Airport commuter? I am and I'm not. I'm looking forward to it because it's a different place that you can run Pendolinos and stuff. But I don't know. There's something about it. I'm just a bit like... I have a funny feeling about it. In the sense that, like, it was there and then it disappeared off the roadmap and then it's back again. Obviously, I'd imagine they've took the time to polish it, but I don't know. Time will tell, I suppose. I'm looking forward to it, yes. I think it looks good. I would have liked to have seen a new unit, maybe like a 331 or something. I'm not overly thrilled about the 323 being used again. But we'll see what happens. You picked up 3 new routes yesterday. Which one should I drive? Choices are Simmering Barn, Dresden, Chemnitz or Colnarken. If you're on PC, drive Colnarken because you can drive the new timetable. Pretty good, actually. Got all 130 pages on my apprenticeship portfolio in, so that's a weight off my shoulders. Are we on the PC tonight? We are indeed. We are indeed. Can't do a mod on a PlayStation 5, can we? Unfortunately. But then again, if you're a PS5 user and you're not a PC user, you'll be excited for the 26th of May 2026. That's all I'm saying. If you know, you know. Only 600 layers on console. Overall is on PC. Yeah, well, what I'm going to do, a little teaser for when it comes out, is I'm actually going to do a comparison between the console build and the PC build. Just to see if there is any massive differences. Obviously, there's not really going to be... I don't know. It's going to be hard to judge, really, because I've got more layers on the PlayStation than I do on the PC. But I'm going to try and figure out a way of comparing the two anyway. Wish the Manchester route had a 331s and a 195s. There is a way that you can get a mod on PlayStation by ordering a USB plug that you put in. I don't imagine that would work though. Shame you can't get mods on console. Yeah, that's nothing to do with the game, that is just how mods work. Because even mods on like Transport Fever 2 don't work properly. God, how can it is then? Have you seen a cross-country HST yet? No, I haven't, TJ. I don't have Great Western Express on this on the PC, so we won't see them. I didn't realise. I thought they were from Midland Mainline, to be honest. Where's the mod from? Train Sim Community's website. We've got 37 people watching. Hope you're all doing well. Some new names in the chat as well. So if you're new here, how about subscribing? GTA 6 got delayed again. It did. It got delayed again. It only got delayed once. It looks good though, doesn't it? I'm so excited. I've had that trailer song stuck in my head all day. It's very nice. Oh, I'm not unlocked the doors, that's why. Is the Brighton Main Line good? It is very good, Ethan. Very good route. Where's the mod for... Oh, yeah, I've answered that. Do PlayStations even have internet access? I know Xbox do, because I do my homework on it sometimes. Eh? Oh, I know what you're saying, yeah. There's like a browser on there. And there's no way to move the files into the game, I don't think, anyway. Unless you're very, very savvy. Transport for Wales Class 142 will be good. Luckily, it will be out in a few months. Yeah, it's in the 0 to 3 months category, so that's quite surprising, actually. I thought that was a little bit further down the tracks, but it's not. It's quite close, apparently. There was a lot of talk about the 86 in the roadmap. I think that's soon. I'd imagine that's probably this, back end of this month, early next month. I think, anyway. I don't actually know. Heathrow Express Class 387s are coming to Great Western Express. Yeah, they're not officially branded Heathrow Express. I tell you what, I am excited for the addition or the reacquisition of the Great Western Railway license. Now, that's exciting, and I have got a whole video about that because I've got my tinfoil hat on, and I know you lot like my speculation videos, so stay tuned. Stay tuned. There's something to do with that. If I'm allowed to, talk about speculation, but it's only... I don't know what goes on, to be honest. Literally, like, although I'm an ambassador, I don't know that... I don't know anything, to be honest. I know as much as you lot know. You'll probably have to jailbreak the console, probably. The ATS route was removed so they could focus on bug fixes. Is there any way to get this on Xbox? I would do anything for this route. You can get the route, but you can't get the timetable mod. Train options now: ICE 3M, BR 442, Talent 2, Flix Train Vectron, or ICE 401. The 401. Gotta do it. Do I see a 170? Not quite yet. You will do in a bit, in around about 40 minutes. We'll be doing a 170 service. We'll be doing two 170 services. We'll be doing the West Midlands Railway one, and then we'll also do a cross-country one. And then we'll also do a bit of a go in the 350. We'll give everything a go tonight. It is funny how you saw some 390s whilst I'm driving a 390 on West Coast Mainline South. I'm just quietly watching this in the background. The Frankfurt route's coming in on the May the 20th. Just in time for my birthday. As someone who lives on the Great Western Railway territory, I'm excited for the Great Western Railway licence. I mean, obviously, I don't know. In my mind, I don't know. They wouldn't... I don't imagine they'd get the licence. They'd reacquire a licence just for a gameplay pack. Especially a third-party gameplay pack. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, do you remember way back when the livery designer first got branded decals, and they put Avanti West Coast in there, and everyone was like, well, surely they've got an Avanti West Coast license, we should see something like a Pendolino soon. And then about 18 months later we had a Pendolino. Like, do you remember that whole thing? It just makes me think, well, obviously if they've reacquired the license, there's got to be something we're going to get. And I've got a bit of speculation, just because why not? It's always fun to get my tinfoil hat on. If only GWE was in modern day with a Class 800. No, do you know what? If they were doing another GWR route, I'd want it to be completely separate from Great Western Express. I'd want it to be something else. Please extend it to Hereford or Llanelli. Two very random locations, but sure. There has to be a new GWR route / DLC coming. What's the point of trying so hard to get a license back just for a couple of liveries? That's exactly what I'm thinking. Does that count as a spad? No, we didn't spad. We overshot. That's definitely an overshoot, but it's not an Oxonoome. Look in the Discord. I will in a second, Ty. I'm just reading from the chat. I see a Class 170 a lot, mainly in the livery of ScotRail. Would like to see some more diesel hydraulics. Riviera line. You've read my mind. Airbus Young, welcome to the Discord server, and then I'll have a little look at what you put in there, Ty. Bear with me a minute. We've had 3 new members to the Discord. Two more people. That's another square on the bingo card. Roblox chat. Let's have a look at you. I'm not too sure what that sneak peek means, but I'm guessing it's something. What's that meant to what's that meant to allude to? Got Tees Valley and Class 20 together, costing a tenner. There you go, Mega Simulator Gamer. How about this London Overground, East London line plus South London line? How you doing, Tone Star? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, that would be a cool line, Ethan. I'd definitely like to see that. You're a new player to Train Sim World. Ooh, okay. What's the first route you've played? You got any questions? I can certainly try and answer them. Cardiff to Swansea would be cool. GWR, HST and a Transport for Wales 175. With GWE licence, I think they could make Exeter to Plymouth and Paignton set in 2016. I like that suggestion. I like that a lot. The high street is closed. Oh, okay. Is electrification going to be extended to Reading? No. So the Great Western Express remaster is it's like a route overhaul. They're not going to be remaking the route. It's going to be the same period, same time period, same as it would be, but just with Todd 4 lighting and a new timetable, essentially. Should I buy the Brighton Main Line and Birmingham Cross City routes? Yeah, go for it. Go for it. New line and a new train. The route was meant to be Manchester Piccadilly to Crewe. I would have preferred it to go to Crewe for sure. I feel like Alderley Edge is a bit of a random place to end it. Anyone know where to activate the AFB on the ICE1? I think it's in a cupboard somewhere. You come from Florida. Ah, there we go. We've gone international. Welcome in from Florida. Could be Cardiff to Swansea. The 800s, 43 and a 166. I think I don't think I know, because I don't think there's anything. There's nothing being hinted at. With GWR being another route, but if I was to say if I was to make a prediction, for example, I would probably say it's like the Riviera line. It's gotta be. I would like to see Manchester to Stafford via Stoke and Macclesfield with cross-country voyages, and Northern Class 323s with the Class 390 layer. That'd be cool. I'd like that. I'd like to see West Coast Mainline Birmingham to Crewe. That would be a brilliant route. I played San Bernardino and West Coast Mainline Euston. Oh, nice, okay. How are you finding the game? You enjoying it? What's your favourite ICE train? I like the original one. You really like both, except for the lag in San Bernardino. So, for those that are new here, what I'm going to quickly show you is that as we stop here at Chester Road. So, for those that don't know, you know, those that know will know. I actually grew up on this line. This used to be my local line, and I grew up in them flats over there. I used to see this station from them flats. That flat specifically. Fun little fact, it's where I used to live. About 10 years ago. 12 years ago now. Longer than that. But yeah. This was my local station, and I can tell you from a former local, it looks spot on. It really, really does. It's actually quite surreal how spot on it is. Very cool. I like it. I like it a lot. You know, we will probably have drivable Pendo services to Stockport with airport commuter. I would imagine so. I'd imagine we'd have some playable Pendolinos. In the recent screenshots they showed Pendolino, so I'd imagine you can drive them. North Wales Coastline crew to landed now in Holyhead with the Transport for Wales 197 and Avanti 221 Super Voyager. That would be awesome. I got a new hard drive for my PC, so I had to reinstall Train Sim World 5. It took ages, but now I've got 300 gigabytes left with a lot of routes. Yeah, it eats up your memory, it certainly does. You'd love to see more Scottish routes. I agree. I'd love to see Scottish routes as well. Any ideas what this unnamed gameplay pack is? What do you lot think it is? I have not a clue, and I couldn't even think where... I wouldn't even know where to start with speculation. Richie's going to talk about his mum leaving his bag now. You just know me so well, Southwestern. Actually, really want to see a Class 755 Wherry lines. I've heard good things about the Wherry lines. London, Liverpool Lime Street to Bidston to Wrexham. Riviera line is my neck of the woods. Would be nice. Probably during would be Exmouth to Paignton. Yeah, I did have a little research into it when they mentioned it in the roadmap the other day at potential routes, because I'm making a bit of a speculation video on it, just to start some discussion. So yeah, I researched into two. I've got two separate possibilities that I think we could see, that I'm gonna showcase in a video soon. You think it'll be Southwestern Main Line? I'd say something to do with a Freightliner license. Ooh, good shout. That's actually a really good shout. Any more Train Sim Classic videos planned? Yes. And some streams. All sorts of stuff. If you came in about 10 minutes ago, you should have seen that there's some new additions I've got to my roster on the PC, including this route, 5 Circle, and another route as well, which you know will have very popular Train Sim Classic versions. So you can kind of imagine where I'm going with this, but in the works. You want to see London Charing Cross to Tunbridge Wells. The only Train Sim World game I own is number 4. Get number 5, you might as well. It's like 75% off. There is loads of 6-car formations, isn't there? Loads of them. I own such little German add-ons that the new Colin timetable is basically the same as the original. Avanti West Coast 221 could be coming with on-track simulations route. That'd be cool. That'd be very cool. What route do you think that would be then? You want to see RichyRail, Ethan? Just had a couple of new subscribers, so thank you very much. We are a couple of subscribers away from hitting that 3.76k mark on the bingo card. So once we finish this service, we'll do a little recap. The only issue with Exeter to Paignton is that all the local stopping services, I'm saying, Taunton to Plymouth, as it gives much more longer runs within its city runs, and there's a bit of local stopping. I think the entire of Southwestern Metro with the entire fleet. You're desperate to see Voyagers. Yeah, I'd love to see a Voyager. It'd be awesome. If I did one wish, I would love to extend the East Coast way to Hastings, which is my hometown. Ah, there you go. Can we just talk about how much Dovetail has forgotten about the USA? There isn't any American routes on the roadmap. The only thing is the Santa Fe gameplay pack. Do you know what? I agree with you. I genuinely agree with you. And I was thinking the same when I saw the roadmap. There is a lot, and I feel like throughout the whole of Train Sim World 5, there hasn't been much American stuff. In fact, there's been what? San Bernardino line, the Metrolink add-on, and the MBTA commuter. There's really not been that much American stuff. But don't forget that if you take all the third parties out of the equation, we've only had what? How many? We've had 2 UK routes from Dovetail. This is. We've had 2 UK routes in West Coast Mainline South and Cardiff City Network. We've had three German routes: Frankfurt S-Bahn, that Kaiserslautern one, and Frankfurt Fulda, and obviously two. I was going to say Australian. And there's not any Australian routes. That's not a league. Chill out. 2 American routes. So if you actually think about it, it's kind of even, because obviously we've had a UK. In fact, we've had a gameplay pack for each of them as well. I don't know why it's not unlocking the doors. So yeah, it's actually fairly balanced, surprisingly. So you obviously add in third parties, and it's very much skewed towards like UK and German/Austrian stuff. But it's fairly fairly even. The most of the needed DLC, but not all. Can I still play this timetable, or does it not work with all the layers? It will still work, but you just won't see the layers. So you will, in order to play the 170s and to play and to see everything else on the route. Obviously, the only thing you really need to do playable stuff is 5 Circle and West Coast Mainline South. They're the only 2 that you kind of really need. But to obviously see the additional stuff like the 158, you need Midland Mainline and Great Western Express for the HSTs. Off to play Subway Sim 2 now. We're going to be streaming that this weekend on the PlayStation. I picked it back up again. 4:23 AM, and I've got to get up to fire a real steam engine. Morning from Mars. How you doing, Paul? Hope you're doing well. 4:23 in the morning. That's incredibly early. Hats off to you. I just want Eastleigh to pull a decent 450 express and stopping runs from 60 minutes to 1 hour, over 40 miles and 50 stations. Yeah, I feel like, the way that things are going, I would not be surprised if we see something Southwestern Railway related, considering that it's going back into public ownership. So who knows what the next few years holds. Morning and evening. Yep. How you doing, Bovril? I saw that you asked me to assist with your laundry. I'd rather not, because I don't want to be dealing with your skid-marked undies. Train Sim driver is from the future, yes. He knows he's playing all the future DLC before it even comes out, because he's in the future. The roadmap is empty. Yeah. It's certainly had busier ones, isn't it? I think what doesn't help is that pretty much everything released in March, so it kind of just makes it seem like, it's just loads of stuff dropped off. Actually, adding to what I said about wanting Snow Hill lines, if they ever added it, may as well include the Stourbridge lines. Oh, I would like to see the Snow Hill lines, that'd be cool. Or the Camp Hill line. Don't know why I'm going so slow here. Just joined your Discord. As hello, I am trying my best. I will make sure to add you into the role in just a second once we get into Four Oaks. And that, if my calculations are correct, that is 5 new members in the Discord server. So knock that off your bingo cards. We'll do another little recap very shortly. We'll do that. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining. Much appreciated. The 2 worst trains I've ever been on is the Cross Country Voyager class trains and the Pacer. Yeah, the Cross Country Voyagers aren't the nicest. They look nice, but they're not nice to travel on. Got 40 people watching. I hope you're all doing splendid, and I hope you're enjoying this mod. Just had another new subscriber as well. Very, very close to that magic number of 3,760 for the bingo cards. If they do Southwestern Railway from Waterloo, it's a waste of a route. such little rolling stock without the 455, 701s and the 158s. So what you're saying is Eastleigh to Poole would be the best sort of route. Maybe we can get an 800 as they got the GWR licence. I wouldn't be surprised. To be honest, if we did see another GWR route, I would not be surprised if it's the 800. Because they've already kind of got the shell of the 801. Kind of makes sense, doesn't it, really, the 800? Is it the 800 or is it the 802 that GWR has? Either way, it's still the same sort of shell, isn't it? So I just wouldn't be surprised. And then the other one I think we'd see is something with the 150, because there's GWR 150s, isn't there? And now they basically have that because of Cardiff. So I would imagine mix the two together. Kind of makes sense, doesn't it? You're hoping for Stourbridge Town to Stourbridge Junction. Oh, Peter Young, what an incredible route that would be. That'd be very diverse for about 3 miles. There is a free West Coastway route with some dependencies. You wasn't watching live. Well, welcome to the live stream. There you go. Thus, I remain the only human being on the face of the earth who enjoys voyages. Yeah, but you don't commute on them. If you had to commute on them, you'd have a completely different perspective. They have both. Ah, gotcha. Plus, with Eastleigh to Poole, you can see the odd 801 at Eastleigh, as sometimes they come down for repairs. Would you love to see London King's Cross to Sunderland and Bradford interchange? That'd be a very big route, and I don't imagine it'd be coming anytime soon. I wouldn't want to see a route that's too long, because I feel like it'd be a waste of time. I certainly wouldn't be able to play a whole long route. I mean, you know, the most I played a game in one given time, just simply down to time constraints, is 2 hours, 3 hours max. So a route that is about 5 hours long, people wouldn't play it. What do you think of the design of the 897s, which LNER will be running in service from 2027? They look nice. They look really nice. I'm looking forward to getting on one of them. What bingo's on today? Is it on the live stream chat? Yes, if you go onto the Discord server, it's there. My neighbour's just returned. I can hear his bike. Very generous to describe the Stourbridge branch line as 3 miles. It's under a mile. I know. It's some. Oh no, my water! No! Oh dear, disaster! I've spilt water all over the floor. Hold on. Oh no! No, disaster! Oh damn it! I need to go. Hold on. Bear with me a second. Silly sausage. Let's try that again. Oh, my nice new carpet. Ah, dear. Having that as an East Coast mainline route wouldn't happen though, since it would make the current East Coast mainline void. True, there you go. So we would have a portion of it. You're off for now, no worries, Fears. Catch you later. I can see Bristol to Reading. I would like to see Bristol to Reading to allow to route hop. Need Snow Hill to Worcester. That'd be cool. I thought we were going onto the wrong side of the tracks, and that was weird. I still remember when the Class 800s entered service. I've been on it a few times, mainly on the 1200 Highland Chief train service from London King's Cross to Inverness. It's a long journey. It is. I can imagine it is. Must be the water. Of course, the scene. Yeah, it's exactly what I was thinking. Of course, the scene. I've overshot twice there. This is what happens when I'm not streaming. I'm absolutely, spot on with this. Almost got 20 likes as well. Thank you very much, everyone, for coming in and liking. Drinking a pint. No, I'm drinking a pint of water, yes. As much as I'd love that as a local, I think that'd be too long. Wouldn't mind an Oxford extension, though. Yeah, I'm definitely going to say there's not going to be an extension to Great Western Express. even with the remaster, there's not going to be an extension of any kind to that route. I mean, unless there is, and I'm happy to be proven wrong. Would be cool to see the Greenford branch, but I would definitely like to see something else. I feel like there's a lot of untouched, part of the country that could be dealt with. We should get a route with one train a day. Perfect moment to use that meme. Would you stream the London King's Cross to Sunderland and Bradford interchange route if it was a thing? Yes. I'd love to go King's Cross to Inverness. It'd be a brilliant journey, wouldn't it? I still kind of prefer Suffragette over Mildmay in a way. Lot calmer setting. We need Stockport to Staley Bridge. Well, we're kind of getting half of that, aren't we? I personally think Birmingham Cross City has huge potential with some sort of expansion. Class 730s and the chase line to Rugeley, with 2 timetables provided for the 323/350, as one and 730 as the other. I agree with you. I think a 730 pack would be fantastic for this. I really would. I don't think it's going to happen though. You'd need to have London North Western on board, and I don't imagine they're on board. Cut it short at Guide Bridge. GWE needs a Thames Branches gameplay pack. The GWR license opens the door for Lumo and the Hull trains. Does it? I didn't think of it that way. I didn't think of that at all. Lumo though. I hate Lumo trains. You rode on the West Midlands Railway when you was 5 and 4. Sheffield to Leeds would be good with the Northern 195s, 158s, 153s and 150s. I agree. Hope Valley Line, when, please? 730s now. Did you know the current active longest train service in carriage length is in the UK is the Caledonian Sleeper? When heading to Euston, 3 trains meet in Edinburgh to form one long train. I didn't actually know that. Yesterday on Subway Sim, I saw a bike on the tracks. Yeah, I've been enjoying a bit of Subway Sim. I'll be streaming it this weekend. I picked it up on the PlayStation and it runs much better on the PlayStation, I will admit. There is a video on that coming out Saturday. 800s are better than Vomiters. That's it. I don't know, that's contentious. You hate Lumo. I absolutely hate Lumo trains. I really do. There's a video, I've not actually made it public yet. It's I've not even started editing it yet, but back last year I went to Edinburgh. I went from Leeds to Edinburgh. I filmed a whole video, and it's just been sat there, kind of been waiting to be published. I just keep forgetting to do it because Train Sim World and train simulators take precedent on the channel. But yeah, I made a whole video of me going up to Edinburgh. I also filmed on the way back a Lumo Class 803 review, and it was awful, absolutely horrendous. I don't know. The seats aren't comfortable. The drivers they rag the train to bits. They really do. You go on a Lumo service and they drive like I do in this, like 4-bit. There's no gradual anything. There's no passenger comfort. It's awful. And because it's a cheaper service, there's just some wrong ones on board, and it's just not a nice experience. First group own South Western Railway, GWR, Lumo, Hull Trains and Avanti. You've got 51 hours on it. Oh dear. That's a lot of time. Do they show train graffiti in this game on tracks or on old carriages? Yes, if you get the gameplay pack, do you know the one that's for the West Coast Main Line South? With is it the hoppers or whatever you call it? There's graffiti on those coaches. When will the Class 810 Auroras enter EMR? Who knows? While Lumo is meant to be cheap, it's like flying with Ryanair or EasyJet. I agree. We are 17 days away from South Western Railway going into public ownership, so could we see any South Western Railway routes soon? I would imagine if they weren't able to acquire the licence yet, and they'd have to wait at least 17 days before they could. That would mean that the route wouldn't even be started to be built yet. So if there was a South Western Railway route that would require the licence that hadn't started production yet, I would imagine it wouldn't come out for like another year or two. I mean, just because they've got the licence doesn't mean that, like for example, TransPennine Express is public ownership, but there's not any indication at all of a TransPennine Express route coming out. So take that as you will. But I would imagine we'd see that's a big stutter. That was big, that one. Yeah. So I mean, I would imagine. Who knows? I saw that Grand Central trains have applied to start running a route from Newcastle to Brighton via Sheffield, Birmingham and Oxford. Ooh, okay. Hope they don't drive like you do. Passengers would constantly be walking out the doors and onto the ground. Lumo want to make at Edinburgh service 10 cars. Cargo line aggregate volume 2. Ah, there you go. There's some more graffiti for you. Haven't played this yet, but awesome. I love seeing the graffiti when I travel. Here is a bold prediction: if all rail companies in England enter public ownership, all of them might be rebranded to Great British Railways. I wouldn't want that to happen. I quite like the idea of different identities. It's nice. Hi Richie, how are you and Sharon? Sharon? Oh, that's brilliant. If she was here now, she'd be going absolutely mad. I'm fine, thank you. I don't know who Sharon is. I'm tempted Richie is a Lumo driver then. Oh yeah. Well, it would explain a lot with the blue, wouldn't it? Sharon. Oh, according to my calculations, we have just hit 3,760 subscribers. So, 1, thank you very much, and 2, that is another square on the bingo card. So, there you go. Is anyone close to a bingo? I'll do a recap once we get to Trent Valley. I was going to say I don't like private operators, but then again, I travel on a private operator quite often. The Grand Central Brighton to Newcastle service will 100% be rejected. I like the idea of having their own brand names, but we all know they will claim it's cheaper to have one brand and not multiple. That's true, that's true. Let's see what happens. I remember that whenever there were train strikes, it wouldn't affect those train services. In January, I will be a second-time uncle. Oh, okay. Congratulations. What do we all think of the Crewe route will be? I would love for it to be West Coast Main Line, Birmingham to Crewe with the Avanti 221s. That'd be cool. Our private operator here is really the government in disguise. That's what I'd imagine would be. It would be the case of it all being the government in disguise. I have nothing wrong with the identities on the railways as long as the network functions as one operator, still with consistent terms. Well, there is AI on the West Coast Main Line and Birmingham Cross City. Any idea if there's Pendolinos on this? There is. There was some at Birmingham Cross City, Birmingham New Street, and oh, there's quite a few stutters. Bearing in mind, I've not played the route on the PC yet, so it's just getting used to it a bit. But once we get, hopefully, we might see on the map actually. Is there anything? Yeah, there's some stuff that's actually due to come in. That's interesting. I'll tell you what we're going to do. Once we get up to Trent Valley, we're going to wait until... What time's the next service? Crewe, 8:02. Oh, that's an hour to wait. That's long. That's long. $7.57. Oh, that's a shame. Okay, well, we can't wait then. There is stuff that comes along here, though. My local service is Northern. Great staff, but not such a good service recently. Seems to be improving. I can sympathise with you there. A rush hour service on a Northern 150, no thanks. Getting on the train for a 2-minute one-stop journey the other day for £4 felt like I was committing a crime. Where was that? Grand Central competing with cross country on the new service between Newcastle and Reading. Are you looking forward to the Great Western Railway remaster? I certainly am. I remember during the train strikes, ScotRail had to keep going on Twitter and saying our trains are still operating. This is an English strike. Trusty old ScotRail. When did the Class 807 of Heroes enter Eventney West Coast? Oh, no idea. Last year sometime. I'm sat watching at Lichfield, Trent Valley. Not much so far. Are you using the mod, by the way? You won't see the Pendolinos on the vanilla. You'll only see it on the timetable mod. Can't wait for the fast trains to pass Lichfield. How you doing, Key? Hope you're doing well. Or Kai? You were speeding, I know. Do we know when the remaster is coming, or do we just know it's soon? It's soon. Still further down the tracks. The way I look at it is that further down the tracks, it basically means that not even Dovetail know when it's coming out. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Let's stop there. Oh, stop! That was close, wasn't it? That was close. So is anything coming along? Not sure. I'm not sure. There is stuff due to come along the West Coast Mainline Trent Valley. I'd love to see the Trent Valley in the route in the game. That'd be cool. There you go. There's some stuff there. That looks like it'd be a 350. 8 coaches. Because you would see the 350s, wouldn't you? Actually, that's a point. I don't think Pendolinos stop at Lichfield Trent Valley, do they? Well, they didn't do anyway. Should we wait here for a few minutes and see if anything comes along? So working lifts? No. Oh, no. There's not. Is there going to be anything coming? Let's have a little stand here and wait. 116 miles to London. Glasgow's far away. Stand. Go across here. Get a better vantage point up here. And there you go, look. See if anything comes along there. Let me get back to the chat. Thinking about I do think that some local brands will remain on the rail network with nationalisation of West Midlands Railway name is a Transport for Wales Midlands thing. Who are given? Ah, there we go, look at that. There you go. Look at that for timing. Brilliant. There you go. So yes, you see Pendolinos on this mod. That just came out of nowhere, didn't it? Came out of absolutely nowhere. So now that one's coming that way, hopefully one comes the other way. ScotRail should be announcing a new train to eventually replace the classic high-speed trains. I don't know what they will announce. This considered, they said they were looking for a contract last year. According to RHTT, there is a 710 Avanti departure and a 714 pass. Avantis do stop at Lichfield. Today was kind of interesting because in Berlin it's a public holiday, but not where I live. So any buses that went beyond Berlin ran on a normal weekday schedule, and all the other ones were on a Sunday one. Normally in the UK, they wouldn't even bother. I'm back. Went out to do some football with my mates. Awesome. Welcome in, UK Tag. Hope you're doing well. We won't be doing any upsetting you with the wheel today. Don't you worry. Right, I'm going to very quickly pop to the toilet. Hopefully another Pendolino goes past. So I will be right back. Hello, I'm back. Did we see anything? Did anything go past? Right, bingo. Let's have a little look. So, what we had so far. Let's do a quick little refresh. So, we've had emergency brakes right at the end, yes. SPAD, no. Train delay. I don't actually know. I can hear something. I could have sworn I heard something then. Did something just go past and I completely missed it? Oh well. What was I doing? Bingo. I'll leave it there. Overshoot, yes. Toilet break, yes. Cat, that's if we see a cat on the route. 30 viewers, yes. 4 beams, yes. Mic punch, yes. 3.76, yes. Oxen no home, no. Game glitch, yeah, I suppose you can kind of count that. Mod appears, yes. 5 new members, yes. And speeding, yes. So, a game glitch, no, we've not had a game glitch, that doesn't count, but if there's an actual game glitch of some kind, yes, there's a bingo. So I'll be keeping my eyes on the chat. There's potentially 2 bingos there, I think. Check your map. I'm checking it. There's nothing for a little while. Nothing went past. Ah dear. This game looks fun, even the lifts don't work. In the UK they wouldn't even bother. Not surprised. You can see a Glasgow service on the crew platform via the overview map. I'm back. I went to play some football with my mates. Welcome back. You see if something is about to come through. I want something to stop. Right, 8:02. I'm going to jump in at 5 to 8. A freighter should pass now. Ah, you tell me now. Right, let's do that on foot. And what time was I going to jump in? 7:55. Let's see if we can hop on a 315. Let's see how far we can go. What's that? That's a 350, isn't it? Is that the one that's going to come in here? Discovered a cat of 4 oaks if you need one. Did you see the new Pope? No, I didn't think they announced one. I saw that there was like loads of black smoke and stuff. Here it is. Here's a 350. Look at this. See, this is what we need. This is what we need. A revamped timetable. I'd love to see it. I really would. Very cool. Very cool indeed. You should get past New Street towards Soho. This mod is set in 2021. It is indeed. How did you add this timetable on Cross City? This is a timetable mod from the Train Sim community website. You have to be on PC to be able to get it. How far can we go off the map? Have you heard about the news for Frankfurt S-Bahn in terms of the adjusted timetable for the 9th Gen? Yep, I've heard about it, and I will be expressing my opinions in an upcoming video. I personally think it's a bit of a joke, I won't lie. I don't normally talk negatively about anything to do with, but if there's something I don't like, then I will express it, and I feel like it's Gen 9. Why are we getting a reduced timetable? When I saw it, it was a bit like, yeah, 600 service isn't bad, but it's like, surely, like with South Eastern High Speed and like East Coast Main Line, they made reduced and full timetables. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's cool. That's very cool. That's one thing I'd love to do in an actual Trent Valley route. That'd be brilliant. But yeah, I feel like it's a bit disappointing. I won't lie. Just because, you know, we've had reduced timetables and full timetables. Why not put in a reduced timetable, and why not put in a full timetable, but say that the recommended one's the reduced one? I don't see why they wouldn't do that. It kind of makes me think as well is that if we're getting a reduced timetable on console, is that explaining the issue with the whole console release for Colnarken? I love your videos, thank you very much, Veggie. I've seen an ex-London Midland 350, same time as you in game right now. Ooh, okay. I probably would see them because I've got the other mod installed. What have you missed since I was out? We've only done a 323 service, so you've not missed much. I love how I know you looked at the requirements of this timetable mod and just didn't install half of them and went with the timetable. Well, yeah, you know, obviously there's some like, it's running on fresh air now. There you go, runs on fresh air down here. What was I saying? Yeah, I just wanted the timetable. I didn't care about the other stuff. How far can we go? Do you have the new West Coast Mainline 2024 timetable mod on the PC with the 350 Eurovision Avanti West Coast Class 805? No, I don't. I only have the 2019 timetable in this one. They're the only two mods I've got. The thing is, Dovetail added the possibility to remove layers and still decided to make a reduced timetable. I agree. Dudiston and Aston timetable services are to Warsaw. GTA 6 trailer was filmed on a PS5, but a TSW5 route can't even played fully on PlayStation 5. We'll swiftly move on from that. Right, let's do a West Midlands Railway Class 170, and I want to do it up the Licky Incline. I feel like that'd be cool, so let's do that. I'm back. Good job I wasn't playing bingo tonight. No. How was the 350 running? Magic. Runs on magic. doors. These are really cool. These are really cool services. There you go. I think these are quite cool. I'm a big fan of these. It's quite cool just to see like Worcester Foregate Street on the PIS board. This is a free car service. Interesting. -6. Okay. So you get 2 car and 3 car variants. Very nice. At this point, I'd rather buy an EA game. No, I feel that's pushing it. I feel that's pushing it, to be fair. In the grand scheme of things, I do feel like a lot of Dovetail products are pretty decent. I genuinely do think, like when you compare them to other train games as well, like Subway Sim for example, doesn't run that great, whereas a lot of Train Sim World content is fine, absolutely no problem. There's the odd few things that are a bit like, yeah, that's like, okay, sure, off we go. But yeah, I feel like I'd be happy, like with the rate. I'm happy with the rate of DLC we get, and also there's good sales. As for EA stuff, I'd happily go without EA stuff for like 2 years at a time. In fact, I only buy F1 when it goes less than a tenner. Like the new F1 games, like for example, like you saying crazy that you've got F1 25, I won't get it until it goes on a very heavily discounted sale because it's the exact same. That is literally, and like FIFA is literally a carbon copy. It is every year. Opinions on the 89s. Are they the LNER trains? Let's go. We're going to have a struggle up this hill. I think you can turn around and go the other way with the 170 in this. Hope they make a route to Worcester with GWR layers. I agree with you, Triz. That'd be awesome. It'd bring back so many memories. What's bringing back memories now is that when you leave Bromsgrove on a 170, it takes you ages to get up the hill. It really does. When you do the cross-country run, could you do the 1L98? Remind me, TJ. Remind me, and I'll make sure to type that in. In fact, let me remind myself. So, what was it? 1L98. 1L98. Sure thing. Subway Sim 2 runs great for me. It hates Arc and some Radeon cards. I've got an Nvidia RTX and it absolutely melted it. Didn't like it at all. I like the game though. Looking forward to My Team 2.0. 89 is a Badger HST looking class 90 thing. They're the prototypes. I'm not too sure. I'll have a little look in a second. How you doing, 156 Andrew? Hope you're doing well. Gonna have to get Ocon and Piastri on my team. I like the 170s, but we have the old ones. It's insane Northern still use Pacers though. Very, very rarely they use Pacers. I mean, the fact they've still got 150-2s that run. The only annoying thing with F125 will be having to play with preset setups until people find some decent ones. It's me that's normally crying. It reminds me I've got a 95-year-old guard today. I need to make sure the bugger is on board before we chuff. 95-year-old guard, that's some commitment, isn't it? Am I getting that wrong? My dad is a big train fan. I like trains, but I'm not that knowledgeable. No, Pacers aren't running anymore. To be fair, I agree with you. I'm the same. I like trains, but I'm not that knowledgeable either. But no, Pacers, they went out of service in like 2021. Class 170 is one of my favourite trains in the UK. When I was little, I used to see Class 170s at Cannock. Hull to Scarborough, York line from Hull, they could use Pacers quite a bit. How much VRAM have you got on the RTX? Is that the... Hold on, that's a good question. What, the actual, like, RAM in my PC or on the actual graphics card itself? Because I think on the graphics card it's 8 gig. But then I've got an actual RAM of 16. So what's that? Yeah, about 24 in it. just punched my microphone twice there. There you go. You can knock it off your bingo cards, which, if anyone's being eagle-eyed, I think there's a bingo. But I'd imagine the devs can somehow improve performance, probably. Opinions on Italian brain rot. What's your favourite? Oh, not brain rot. No, thank you, brain rot. Yeah, I didn't think it was. I mean, it's a 4060 graphics card. It's not an awful graphics card. But yeah, UE5, it does take a bit of a tankering. But then again, on PS5 as well, it takes a tankering. Hello, Sebi, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Was playing City Bus Manager and got a 101 route and, 500 buses and 3,000 kilometres of route. Still no news about the ScotRail. Still no news about a ScotRail Inter 7 City HST. It'd be cool. It'd be cool if there was an Inter 7 City, but who knows? Time to upgrade both system RAM and GPU if you want to run UE5 games. Yeah. I mean, considering I only got this PC like 6 months ago, and usually like it was quite a low-end PC, but for what I need it for, like Euro Truck and TSW, it runs fine. To be fair, Subway Sim has been the only game that struggled with it, to be fair. How you doing, Sarah? Hope you're doing well. I'm meant to be on a diet, honest, and he says scranning 5 packets of bacon rashers. Bacon rashers, man. Now you're talking. Frazzles. What route is this? This is Birmingham Cross City, but with a timetable mod installed. Good thing with advanced access to F125 for me means that I don't have to download it on Saturday of the Spanish Grand Prix. What mods have you got? I've got this timetable mod, and I've got the West Coast Mainline South 2019 timetable mod. I'm open to downloading some more. .4060, not awful, but not good either. A 1070 is faster than a 4060. Yeah, it was just sort of like, it was a pre-built, and it was kind of like, I didn't want anything. Well, I couldn't really afford much, to be fair. I'm still paying it off, but I just wanted a PC that kind of just ran some games, which seems to run things all right, to be fair. But yeah, 4060. Yeah, it's relatively low end. It's not a high end machine at all. I was devastated finding that I can't play UE5 games. Well, this is why, if any UE5 games come out, we've also got a 323 on the left hand side there. If any UE5 games come out, I'll just get them on the PlayStation. How much was your PC? It weren't overly expensive. I think it was on sale though. It was 800 quid. It should have been £1,000. It was 800 quid. For the components inside, and I think when I googled how much the components were, it came to around about 500 quid for the components, so 500-600 quid for the components, and obviously the other couple of hundred quid is for someone to build it and have it delivered and stuff. So yeah, it was about 800 quid. What's your opinion on the Class 323-221 in Centro Trains livery? I actually bought it the other day on the PlayStation. It's a cool DLC, but it's not. I mean, it's cool to see it as like a thing, but yeah, I'm not really fussed about gameplay packs, so I wasn't overly excited about it initially. But yeah, it was still quite cool to have it in game. I like how we've passed like 2 323s and a 170. It makes it feel really busy now. I like it. Maybe at some point Dovetail can add full timetable as an update. I believe West Coast Mainline was shut on Gen 8 had a timetable update as the Class 101 services were added, despite having a smaller timetable to start with. I would imagine it's just sort of like a testing ground, isn't it, with a reduced timetable. If they find that the PlayStation and the Xbox can handle it absolutely fine, then I'd imagine they'd update it. If you're buying a PC running Windows 11, I would recommend at least 32 gig of RAM, 48 if you stream, and a 4080 card if you want 40XX, or a 3090 Ti if you can find one. Yeah, I think my specs aren't far off that. I could probably do a bit more RAM. I think I've got, 16 gig RAM, something like that. It's not a beefy PC at all, and I'm fully aware of that, to be fair. I just wanted a PC that was not overly expensive, but kind of did what I wanted it to do, in the sense of it plays games, it helps me edit videos, and it, does sort of like day-to-day stuff. I weren't really looking for anything that was overly expensive, just because, well, I could spend £2,000 on a PC and probably get an absolute, pile of crap, to be honest. So I got like something that was like relatively cheap in the terms of PCs, and also it was trying to figure out what was in my budget, because I didn't really have much of a budget for a PC, because obviously I'm paying off a wedding at the minute, and that's about 12 grand. So with that mixed in, and I've also got a trip planned next year. So with the mixture of all that, I thought maybe just get a cheaper PC. I was riding the Subway Sim 2 network on Tuesday in real life. Oh, that's cool that you compare it to. Are you going to do any content comparing it to real life? That'd be cool. Just got back from reading the message in the Discord server. I didn't miss that much. No, you didn't miss that much. We just had a couple more people join, so let me just put you in there. 7 new people have just joined. Does that mean we're close to 400 members? That is nuts if we are. How you doing, Ben? I'm doing very well, thank you. How are you doing? Did you know that on Subway Sim 2 the passenger amount depends on time of day? I wouldn't be surprised. Very similar to this as well. Do an episode of virtual train spotting. Is your RAM DDR4 or DDR5? Now you're asking me questions which I don't actually know. I'm not that good with PCs. I know bits about RAM and graphics cards and stuff, but when it gets to like DDR stuff, no idea. I'll find out for you and let you know. I don't even know how I'd find out. Cargo Line 4 coming to Overshap was a shock. Yeah, that was a bit of a shocker for me as well. I was quite surprised by that. But what would run it? That's the question. What would pull the services? I've got a red outside university. You joined but under a different name. Ah, there you go. Be thankful it's not a Greek wedding. Ours was £30,000 in 1991. Oh my goodness gracious me! Is that US? Is that 30,000 Oz dollars? Was a little bit harder to do in real life. Took the U3 from Kumalanka to Wittenbergplatz, walked to Ullenstrave, took the U1 back, and then U12. Evening all, how you doing? Bat1 Stuter, welcome in, hope you're doing well. Would love to ride the trains in Germany. I've done it and it's fun. Cargo Line 4 is so niche. When will the Marmay line get an extension? Soon. Someone asked what would I want to see from Train Sim World 6. If there were a Train Sim World 6, I mean, first off, I wouldn't want to see a Train Sim World 6. I'd want it to be like a Train Sim World like 2025 or something like that. I don't like the iteration numbers. I see it as another summer release. I don't feel like, I don't know. Not sure how I feel about it, but got a cross country 170 there, look at that. if I get to the UK in August, I'm going to fix Hentis's PC, so maybe I should put you on the list too. Yeah, I mean, you could certainly tamper with it, but I feel like I'd lose my warranty. It's got a 2-year warranty on it. I'm still paying it off. Good idea. Poor Hentis bought a PC and it was broken on delivery. Is that what happened? Oh, no way. Did he not get it covered? Did he not get it covered on like warranty or whatever? That's what I did with mine. So I bought mine from Argos. It was 800 quid and it was 50 quid for some insurance on top. So I've got 3 years insurance on it and I've also got 2-year warranty on it. I think that's, or I've got it one way or the other. Either way, it's covered by warranty and insurance and all sorts. So I can't actually touch it. But I'm going to touch it. I'm going to touch it up like in the next year or two. When I get some more money, I'm going to obviously, because you can add to a PC, can't you? So I've obviously got my base. I just need to bulk it up over time. How you doing, Rex? Hope you're doing well. In my entire life, I've probably revised for maximum 1 hour. Revision's good. Revision's important. He's got train sim mode going now. Upgrading RAM shouldn't void your warranty. Once I've definitely paid it off. Once I've paid it off, I'll definitely look into upgrading it and have a. I should probably have a little look into it because I know that you can. I feel like if you add stuff to it, you're fine. But if you remove stuff from it, then that's when it gets problematic, I think. So I think obviously if you add to it, it's okay. But if you remove any of the elements, that's when you void the warranty. I don't know, Richie. Train Sim World 4 came out a year after Train Sim World 3, and Train Sim World 5 came out a year after Train Sim World 4. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. But anyway, if we were to, well, considering that we always get a summer release, what do I want to see from a summer release? I would love to see a South Western Railway route, simply because I know the community have been asking for one. So I feel like it'd just be a nice little touch, and everyone can be happy that they've got the Southwestern in the game somehow. For a German offering or a Dutch offering, from a European offering, I'd say a Dutch route. That'd be cool. And then obviously I'd like to see a US route, maybe the West Palm lines, not West Palm line, sorry, the West Palm Beach line. You can add bits if your motherboard and power supply can handle it. I can't uninstall the game because I'm addicted. I'll have a look into what I can do, Paul. I probably won't touch it up too much because I know it's not the beefiest thing in the world, but at least it works. It does what it needs to do. Just about. To be fair, it runs things fine. Like it's not the highest graphics, sure, but well, in fact it is. It's in Ultra apparently. But yeah, it runs this fine, and it runs other stuff fine. So the only thing it doesn't run fine is Subway Sim. ScotRail 156 will be essentially for me to survive. I'll give Dovetail some picks if they do easily to pull. Any advice? Any advice on what, sorry? South Western Railway would be Portsmouth to Guildford with the Class 444s and the 450s. My GCSEs start tomorrow and I'm so scared. Don't be scared for exams. With exams you can always retake. I think the Marston Vale line would be a brilliant route, probably a more third party thing there. Got to get you ready for UE5. Oh, I see. Your PC is better than PS4 graphics. I don't know how to take that, Rex. That's not that good. What I wouldn't mind is more Thomas style stories like South Western Railway, London to Woking, etc. set in the 1898. Oh dear me. Could you imagine? I like the modern stuff. I wasn't scared of my final exams and I can't retake them, which is fine. I have 2 straight weeks of mock GCSEs. Mocks are fine. Mocks are no. Here we go, look. We've got 170, a 350, a Pendolino, a 323. Now you're talking. Yes, good luck to everyone doing their exams. Hope you all do well. Wouldn't mind a Liverpool Street to Southend or something like that. I think on the English final exam took me in total 50 minutes to do it. HCT group or first bus? I only know a first bus, so I'm going to go first bus. How you doing, TSW team official? Hope you're doing well. Take it from a uni student, just make sure you relax, don't panic, study as much as you can, but don't be too hard on yourself. Exactly, there you go. I'm terrified for my GCSEs, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. There's no avoiding it, so just do what you got to do. Exactly. It's a good way to do it. What are we driving? We are driving a 170. Timetable mod. This is cool. It's very cool. That's 323. There's a cross country there, look. There you go, Pendolino. There you go. Look at that. Very nice indeed. Very nice indeed. Would that not be cool though? War of the Worlds in train sim. It would be cool, yeah. It wouldn't be my first suggestion. I like War of the Worlds, the one with Tom Cruise in it. I did my mocks already, and to be fair, I wasn't very bothered. You've done your mocks and failed. Yeah, to be fair though, mocks are they're not. I don't know. Mocks are just like. I personally feel like they're a bit pointless. The mods look mighty fine, they do. A levels is where you start stressing. Trust me. Uni exams are where you start stressing. I'm assuming it's just the exterior that's changed on the train. Yeah, if you go inside, it's still the ScotRail stuff. There you go. Look, it's still ScotRail inside because it's just a reskin on the outside. You can't change interiors. Next week, Tuesday, is my final maths exam. Ooh, good luck. Good luck. I'm going to have a little run around. Because why not? This is quite cool. This is really cool. What if they merged all the train sim world routes but then just put linear track in between each route to join them if they haven't been made yet? I don't know. I don't know how I'd feel about that. Because you'd have to buy each piece of route and then, you know, I don't know how I'd feel about it. Got to drive to the railway now, so enjoy yourself. Thanks for coming in, Paul. Enjoy driving your lovely steam trains. There's 2 cross countries there. Can we get on this? Is this going? No, not yet. I can hear stuff. That's a 323 leaving. This is brilliant. This is absolutely fantastic. Obviously, it's still all the same inside. We'll all drive one of these in a minute, for sure. The fact that my dad got a 150 mixed up with an Azuma is diabolical. Oh dear. What's your top 3 train sim world routes? I don't have much DLCs at the minute. I want to hear your suggestions for what I should look at. My top 3 are this one, Birmingham Cross City. because even the original timetable I'm very much happy with. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the main menu, jump into a 170 service. 5 Circle, solid route, I love it. Cathcart Circle, I love it. Cardiff City Network, probably one of my favourites in a minute. And what else have we got? Let's have a look. That's Wallow Groningen. Fantastic route. I love it. I really do. South Eastern High Speed, brilliant. London Commuter. I don't like Third Rail, but that's good. Naverka Dresden, also a very good route as well. And Midland Main Line. Oh, they're just all so good. I like them. I like them a lot. The timetable mods are just a bonus. Right, someone said they wanted me to do 1 Lima something. 1 Lima 98. Let's have a look. 1 Lima 98. So let's do 1 Lima 98. Not too sure why, but we'll do that anyway. My real exams I've been revising for 2 months now, and I still do not feel ready. You'll be fine because you can resit if you needed to. It's going to be very cliche, but the more you worry about it, the worse you'll sort of feel about it. So by just revising and then going into, because you can only revise to a certain amount, can't you? Tom Cruise one, clearly you've never heard of Jeff Wayne. Nah, you've got to have that action. That ScotRail train's got a bit lost. Still good, looks good on the outside though. The 801 got an Avanti West Coast interior with the timetable mod. Oh, okay. He doesn't like being called Richard. Yeah, I saw that comment got removed. Quit thinking there, Bovril. My German final exam, I can get maximum 120 points. The English final exam got 50 points. I'm off. Nice to meet you all. I'll be back. This channel is pretty chill. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for coming in, Space Cat. Much appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed it, and hopefully see you in another stream. We stream every Wednesday. Well, I know it's a Thursday today. I normally stream Wednesdays and Saturdays. So yeah, feel free to join whenever you feel like it. And if you're busy, that's fine as well. But yeah, thank you for coming in, mate. You're 10 today. Well, 10 with the name Catherine is very hard to believe unless you're on your mum's account. When is RichyRail doing Portsmouth Direct Line? Soon. ScotRail announcing the cross-country services. I didn't even hear that. They merge all the LA Metrolink and BSNF routes. My console will explode. I'm off now, Richie. Just want to pop in for a few minutes. Got college assignments to finish, so I'll catch you later. No worries, Rex. Enjoy doing your college assignments, and yeah, catch you later. Fun fact: for a long time, ScotRail services between Inverness and Edinburgh used to cross the Forth Rail Bridge until it was changed to go via Stirling. Never knew that, Cryptic. That's quite interesting. I think for my math final exam, I'm just going to do the test in my workbook. That is basically final exam preparation, then I'm good to go. All we need now is a 170 numbered 171 for the East Coast Way mod 2017. You've just got the class 37. How are you finding it? I'm just waiting to get the 153, get a ScotRail livery, and make a formation of 2 cars and look at a beautiful 156. Only the LCs I have at the minute are Birmingham Cross City because I'm from the West Midlands, and Goblin because I wanted the 710 on the West Coast Main Line South. So you've also got West Coast Main Line South. The Tom Cruise one is good. I like the action. I like seeing the people getting ripped to shreds. I do like a good alien film. I really do. Best alien film of all time, Independence Day. What a fantastic film that is. Love it. Absolutely love that film. By the way, to anyone like me doing exams, make sure to take breaks from revision. I've been told this a lot, but it's actually really important. Yes, make sure you take breaks. Drink plenty of water, plenty of fluids. Also, this is going to sound really stupid as well. Eat tuna. If you're doing revision, eat tuna. All I've heard, I've just said that, and all I've heard come from the bedroom is, what? What? Tuna's smart food, isn't it? It's brain food. They say that obviously because tuna's like if fish is like good for you, like it's good for your brain when you're learning. Oh, Sean weren't right impressed with that knowledge, that advice. I've also got West Coast mainline style, but I don't own it. I've got standard edition on Game Pass. Got you. Always go for the 0707 Glasgow Queen Street to Inverness. Dear me. Going a bit too quickly here. I'm not really paying attention. I did biology revision for 2 hours straight and got an 8. Here's a few Scottish routes they could add to Train Sim World. Glasgow to Oban, Fort William, Inverness to Aberdeen, and Dundee to Aberdeen and Perth and Inverness. A revision timetable works too. Just don't cram one subject into an hour of each. Eat tuna. I've never heard that one before. Yeah, it's brain food. It's like that's it's like salmon as well. I could have sworn that's a thing. Like if you eat tuna, it's like it's good for helping you. Like it's like full of the right sort of ingredients. Let's say. POV, you go on a pacer and you realise that the toilet's dirty. Yep, because whilst you've been having a wee, it's gone all over the walls and all. How you doing, Casual? Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. Just to quickly mention, everyone, obviously I had my segment on the Train Sim World channel for Cardiff City Network. Make sure to tune in. I think it's next Tuesday at 8. Is it 7 or 8? I can't quite remember the exact time. Anyway, Casual's first, debut on the Train Sim World channel is next Tuesday. So make sure to check that out. He will be streaming Midland Mainline. This is cool. Very cool. Also with the Midland Mainline seats, it kind of looks like it's natural transport for Wales train. Looks good, doesn't it? That would be going down towards International, I think. Oh no, that would be going to. I think that would be actually going to. Is this platform 8? No, platform 7. Yeah, that's about right. We'll have a little look. Yeah, Aberystwyth. Oh, there you go, look, Machynlleth. There you go. Dovey Junction, Borth, Bow Street, and... oh, that's incorrect. Bow Street wasn't opened until 2023, I think. It's a noisy little beast, that there. It should then go up to Pwllheli. Wolverhampton. I want to have a look. I'm going to go through all the thingies. Hold on, wait for it to restart. Yes, eating tuna before an exam can be beneficial as it's a good source of protein and omega-3 fatty acids which are known to support brain function and concentration. I told you, there you go, look. I told you. Anyway, Cornlet Smethwick Galton Bridge, Wolverhampton, and then it'll say Telford Central. Yeah, and then it should say Wellington. Yeah, and then it'll say Shrewsbury. This is cool. This is cool. Yep, Shrewsbury. And then it'll say Welshpool. There you go. Newtown. Caersus. Machynlleth. Dovey Junction. And then obviously Borth and whatever. Bow Street opened in 2021. Gosh, how time has flown. Time has flown. Anyway, let's go back to the main menu. That's cool. Very cool. Let me get back to the chat. We can agree on that indie one. Seriously, I'll DM you the Jeff Wayne one, assuming you have Spotify. The real story is in 1898. Yeah, I've seen, because there's an actual spoof of it on like Simpsons and stuff. There's loads of spoofs of it. You keep speeding into Birmingham. I know. I'm terrible. You just got Tracing World working on the PC. Ah, there you go. Nice. Have you managed to get everything installed all right? Imagine if they had a ScotRail route from Larkle to somewhere. Get on the Transport for Wales train. Oh, I should have, shouldn't I? I should have got onto it. What time were we on? Let me try and get back onto it. What time were we on? 8:18. That's fine. I can do that. It should still be there. Wait, what time was it due to depart? 8:24. That's fine. It should still be there. Let's jump into it. Birmingham New Street. Birmingham New Street at, what was it? 10. Was it 8:24? Something like that. We could be so hot together. Wellington, I thought that was in New Zealand. No, it's also in Shropshire. Are you doing on the right track? Hope you're doing well. You've been to Pwllheli before? Oh yeah. Pwllheli's alright actually. Rugeley, that one's going to. That's a chase line service. That's cool. From 4A. This is brilliant. This is a brilliant mod. I love how busy it makes New Street feel. Oh, hello. Jump scare. These glowing seats need to be sorted. They're a pain. Can you do Tees Valley? I'm planning to at some point. Is this a mod? It is indeed Average Irish Train Spotter. This is a timetable mod. There it is. Good morning, Vietnam. Good morning, Robert. How you doing? I was so annoyed on Tuesday I was taking a bus that was meant to take 44 minutes to where I wanted to go. Where I wanted to go and change buses. It took 57 minutes. Sounds like a standard commute for me, that. Obviously, it's not the right. I think this is Birmingham International. No, it's not. It's in there. There we go. This is quite cool. This is very cool indeed. Very cool. It's just nice and busy. I like it. I like it a lot. You've just finished work. How was work? I'll have a little look. I'll have a little look after the stream, Bovril. I just went on to another stop further north to get a different route and just waited in basically a bush shelter in a forest. The 350 be like, oh, jump scare. Still haven't heard APT. Oh no, 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 you don't sing that. Oh, that's cool. That's very cool. Aberystwyth. I don't see why Dovetail don't do stuff like this themselves. It's genuinely made this route like 3 times better. Because they don't have the applicable. So the things with Dovetail is that they'd have to do it officially. So obviously they've got the 350s and the Avanti, the Pendolinos, but you wouldn't be able to bring in the 158s. You'd have to do them unbranded for a start. And then the 170s again, you wouldn't be able to do them either, because then people would whinge, oh, it'd need to be a 172, and that would cause a whole headache. Can you check the PIS on 1L98? I want to see if they've done it right. Sorry, we've just finished the service. So where was it again? Because we came in on platform 9, didn't we? Which is somewhere, wherever it's gone. That's platform 6. Where's my thingy? Hold on, bear with me. Bear with me a minute. I'm losing my bearings here. That's not a bear. Haha. Where's it gone? Service would have just gone, I think. Unfortunately. My apologies. You were trespassing off the Pendolino. Yeah, we don't focus on that. That's cool down there. Are they both going off the map? I think they are, aren't they? We should be going off the map as well, to be fair. Cardiff Central. Can you get through here? Don't think you can you? Busy today, expecting it to get worse at the weekend. You can get through here. That's interesting. That's interesting. Ah, of course you can get through here because this is the other side of the route. The route, silly sausage. I thought it was the other way via Soho. We'll just forget I did that. That's embarrassing. Oh, here we go. We're on the move. We're going. We're going to Telford. Off we go. Why are the overheads glowing? I have no idea. I will after we've done this, TJ. I wish someone actually has the effort to do North Wales coastline. I'd love to see it. It'd be brilliant. I'm going to go play City Bus Manager again now. Enjoy. Enjoy. You've done 691 kilometres on Subway Sim. That's impressive. How far can we go? Come on. Can we get all the way through? Funny how the AI Class 158s always go for max power. Yeah, it sounds like he's revving it a bit, isn't he? It's like the anxiety song. Ah, I know which one you're on about. Ah, what? Oh dear. Right, I'll restart this and then have a little look. Birmingham to Leicester would actually be fantastic. Yes, we will do the 350, don't you worry. Let me replay this and have a little look at the PIS, because someone asked me to do that, and then we'll do a couple of 350 services, and I'm going to call it a night after that. So, let's do that. I've got it stuck in my head now. I've got it. I'm thinking of the APT song, and now it's stuck in my head. It's the wrong way, it's this way. I'm going to have to do it again with the Pendolino. I'll do this properly. Go this way. Should be able to see the PIS from up here, I think. No Telford for you. Where the bloody hell are you supposed to go? Ah, there you go. Oh, that's not the way I want to go. There we go. Down the escalator. Oh, what? You can't go down the escalator? Now, what sorcery is this? Okay, fine. Have it your way. What? We can't go down the escalator? No, surely not. Fine. Have it your way. Where's that? There it is. Right. Stansted Airport. I'll let it restart in a minute. There's Leicester. Melton Mowbray. Pies. Drive past the locations yourself. Just do, once you get to the barriers, just return to free roam and do Control 0. Control 0? What does that do? Just think of the Intercity APT, you'll be alright. A lot of stations. That's a very bold man that just came towards me then. Get on it and come to Leicester. That would be grand. It'd be grand to have you. All the way. What is this? Is this the one that goes to Leicester? Is it? If this was a subway 2, you could jump down the escalator. Yeah, I can imagine there's a safety concern. Coleshill Parkway. Or Coleshill Park even. Nuneaton. Leicester. Melton Mowbray. Hold on. Oakham. Stamford. Peterborough. Of course, yeah, Peterborough. March. April. May. June. July. This is a very long service, isn't it? So it goes to Cardiff Central the other way, doesn't it? It's a very long service. I know it's cross country, but you know what I mean. Keep seeing Melton Mowbray mentioned as I rebuilt it in TSC. Benton looks more realistic. Controls it? Does it actually? Well, it didn't do anything. Also, does it actually? Because it didn't work for me. I'm scared that you've just made me break my train. I don't know why everything's glowing here at Birmingham. This doesn't happen in real life, I can reassure you. Right. 3:50 time. You haven't driven a train in this session. Good shout. Good shout. Right, 3:50. We'll do 3:50 one way, and then we'll go to... Is there any other freight services? Oh, petroleum. Oh yeah, that's because I bought the thingy packs. Right. Let's do... Birmingham to Warsaw. Warsaw. Oh dear. Birmingham definitely doesn't glow. Yeah, I mean it's probably from all that radiation, from all that rubbish left on the thingies. Right, let's unlock the doors. Let's do a bit of a setup here. Put that in. Cool. Cool. Lovely jubbly. Let's have some bubbly. Light. I'm trying to find the light. There. Cool. This is going to be a cool little service. I would love to see the Chase line. It'd be a brilliant route. It really would be. It's not morning, it's 8:45 PM. If only we had a full line to Walsall or even Rugeley. I agree, it'd be brilliant. Try it when you get to Aston, then delete the 350, spawn a new 350, drive it down where it would go. I don't feel like I should do that. I don't think I'm allowed to do that. It's a brilliant little timetable mod though, isn't it? It is a lot of fun. It's an awful lot of fun. You looked at the roadmap 3 years ago and it said that Cross City Line will have working elevators and escalators. It has working escalators, and I think it does have working elevators, it's just that not all of them are working. There is the one that works somewhere. Can we... I don't know what that means, so I'm not going to comment any further. Oh. What's happened there then? Where are we? Right, where's our train gone? I'll know when a train starts moving. One of these trains will start moving somewhere. There I am. Let's go. Well, that 323 is going to hold us up, isn't it? Surely. Surely we've got to wait for that 323. I'd imagine. It's not like you're going to find some secret route expansion with full scenery. Good point, good point. Oh, it's the sound of the 350s. Right, I've got you. I've got you. Only some of the elevators working in normal is normal for Birmingham, isn't it? Yes. Sorry, 350 speakers, if it's a racial slur. Is this can we get a wee in the chat, please? This is cool, isn't it? It's cool being able to take the 350s along the route. Obviously got to wait for that 323 to disappear, but hey ho, at least we've got it. What would be cool now is seeing a Pendolino coming the other way. That'd be nice and sweet. But there's another 323 there. That's good. Just had another new subscriber, so thank you very much to the new person that has just subscribed. Much appreciated. I've got to say, massive shout out to everyone that's just joined the Discord server this evening. Need to make some stickers. Sadly, this line no longer goes. I'm confused. I'm confused. Referring to the one Lima 98, it's the 0625 from Bristol to Stansted, arriving at Stansted at 11:40. Oh my goodness. That's a long train. I just realised I did a May Madness stream. Yes, and I did a segment for it yesterday. Slacking. When is casual segment? Casual segment should be on Tuesday. Is there anything on sale on TSC that anyone would recommend? Yes, it's next Tuesday, I believe. I can pull up the graphic in a second, bear with me. Hello, I've just joined. I'm about to buy Train Sim World 5 Deluxe and looking at buying Birmingham Cross City line. Just wondered if it's worth it, as I've seen the reviews. And I saw the reviews, so I don't mind downloading the mods if needed. The base route itself is pretty decent, to be honest. I'm actually, well, a Brummie. I am a Brummie. I don't live there anymore, and take it from a Brummie who bought this route on day one. I absolutely love it. I think it's fantastic. In fact, I grew up on this route, Daniel. So yeah, I think it's fantastic. And if you go back in the stream a little bit, I talked about Chester Road and like the flat I live nearby and how spot on it looks. This timetable mod also does bring a lot of life to the route, so it's very nice. I'd like for it to be official, but yeah. As for the base route itself, it's pretty busy. You've got like 6 trains per hour, and it's a good bit of fun. So yeah, I highly recommend it. Can you run the Pendolinos on this route? No, you wouldn't be able to realistically. They just go through Birmingham New Street. It's the same with like the GWR HSTs on Cardiff City. You wouldn't run them in real life. $700 does it as well with the 380. If they were ever to do some sort of Walsall or Rugeley route expansion, I'd want it to be the 2025 timetable, so that it's a 730 operating, as we already have the 350s. I'll do the 730s, do the chase line now. Because if that's the case, that would be a really cool route addition. Right then. Let's go to Aston. Let's go. Off we go. Up to 60. What date is that? The 13th, I think. It might be Tuesday. I'm not sure. I'll have a double check. Maybe get the Hamburg U1 route, like 10 quid, and it's the longest U-Bahn route in Germany. Oh, okay. Is that a good one, is it? Brummie to another Brummie, I'd say thank you. Ah, nice one, Daniel. What part of Birmingham are you from? Also to Wolverhampton and Birmingham International to Rugeley are full 7:30 operations nowadays. Oh, actually, that would be a really cool... I never knew that. I'm putting my tinfoil hat back on. How's everything going? Going well, thank you, Alex. How about yourself? No more wee 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 on the chase line. No more wee 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 wee. It's made by Just Train, so it should be very good. I swear 730s have the exact same or very similar sound sets to the 710s, although they have to worry about the modeler. And also licensing. I don't know whether the licensing would still stand. Obviously, it's not been rectified for this, so I'd imagine licensing might be an issue. You're from around the south. I'm not a Brummie, but my dogs are from Solihull. Are they rough then? Get it? Rough. Oh, blooming heck. Oh, Christ. Read your last comment. Could you quickly spawn at New Street at 9:30 and head to P10 to see if there is a standard service? Yes. Remind me in a second. I live in West Midlands. I have Stourbridge Town as my local station and 139 as my local trains. 710s and 730s are all part of the same Adventure family. Isn't licensing only an exception if the product is free? No, I think they'd need to have agreement whether it's free or not, which it wouldn't be. How far can we go up the chase line? That's the question. Let's get in. Let's go down here. Walsall. Next stop is Witton. Oh, that's really cool. That would be the local station for, who's it? Villa Park. Can't get through here. Don't matter. Can you sit in you can't actually sit in seats that are occupied, interestingly. Come on, can we go up the chase line? Don't be a sausage now. It's chaos in here. It is chaos in here. I heard you break down the walls with your sneeze. You just sneezed, accidentally farted, made Mooch jumped and she jumped into a wall. Oh dear. Morning from the underworld. Off we go. Oh, what? That's a shame. Ah, yes. Yes, Bovril. Like the thing you made. Correct. Right. What did you want me to do? You wanted me to jump into Birmingham at platform 10 at 9:20. That's fine. Okay. I can do that. Platform 10 at 9:20. Platform 10 at 9:20. Cool. That's fine. I just came to tell you that. Oh, tell them about how you were judging me about the tuna comment. You got corrected. Right, platform 10, which would be, if I could get up the stairs. Platform 10. It's down this way. Have you got East Coast Way? I do on the PlayStation. I don't have it on the PC, unfortunately. Fun fact: the routes made by Rivet Games and Skyhook Games don't have an end of barrier, so you can get past the barrier, so you can explore the route. Oh, cool. There you go. Stansted Airport. Oh, it's not the right livery though. 9:22. It's a West Midlands Railway one. It shouldn't be that, should it? I would imagine that's not right. It's not in the right place. It says on the PIS it should be a Stansted Airport one. It says it's formed of 3 coaches. That might be a red... Oh, hold on. Hold on a minute. Whoa! Well, hold on a second. It is there. That's cool. There you go. It is there. I'm guessing... Is that due to go back that way then? How did I even get in here? Ah, folding seats coming to Frankfurt S-Bahn, by the way. Very excited for that. Been telling you about these folding seats, haven't I? I wasn't judging you, it was a weird thing to say, you big freak. Yeah, but it's true. It's actually genuinely true. In real life, it runs as required and gets back to Birmingham at 16:38. I hope someone makes a toilet mod. We'll have to look into that now. Look at them twins there. Come on then. Off we go. It's cool. It is very cool. I like the livery as well. Spot on. Just train's already made a train with a toilet. How you doing, Joshua McGinley? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Oh, hello. Scary. We're currently messing around with a timetable mod on Birmingham Cross City. Welcome to the chaos. I would care about a toilet mod. Yeah, damn right. Is bingo also on? Also, can I start a petition to have it on weekend streams only? I've only done it today because I won't be able to do it on Saturday's stream. Here we go into the wilderness. I'll give you a bingo update. There is a line. There is a full line on there, but no one's claimed it yet. But you need to tell me what the line is. You can't just shout bingo. You need to tell me what the line is. Thoughts on a new cross-country livery for the Voyagers and Turbo Stars? I think it's awful. I like this livery. I think this livery is nicer. Can I just say, I said earlier, but seeing New Street populated in game is so good. The fact that there was trains in both A and B sections of the platforms is amazing. That's cool. Then you got 350s coming in there. It's a really, really good timetable mod. I think it's great fun. I really do. Big shout out to the creator of it. I think it's Trag. I think his name is, or their name is even. It's cool as well going a different way out of Birmingham. Very cool. Wonder how far you'd be able to get. Probably not very far. But this is what I mean. We've already got all the stock in game to make a decent timetable. Make it happen, Dovetail. Make it happen. It'd be awesome. Stansted Royal is 12:41. Blooming heck. Have you ever played Wii Sports Resort? Yes, I have. Back in the day. Is this just going to keep going? Oh, it's still going. No end of session just yet. It's just keeping on going. This one's going to go off the map, I think. There's a whole depot here. Well, looks like it to be a depot anyway. This is interesting. We're going a lot further than what we've been before. Ooh, okay. Oh, what am I doing? This is very interesting. Got all this here. This would all be a freight yard. Just coming in to say hello, all of you, as I haven't been on for a while. How you doing, Signs? Hope you're doing well. Just keeps going. Imagine being on 170 for 3 hours. It's mad to think all this is still built. All this track is still built. That's crazy. What would be the purpose of it? Like, you wouldn't even see this from any other part of the line. The fact that this is all built is quite interesting. It still goes for such a long time. I'm intrigued. I want to see how far we can get. There's still signals and stuff out here. It's still going. This is unbelievable. It's still going. It's going for a very long time. This is like a whole. It's not like it's like one line. This is a whole main line, which has still got signals and all sorts. Obviously, the scenery is a bit interesting, but this is quite cool. I went along the part of the line on a rail tour 2 months ago. This is... Oh, it's gone. It just keeps going though, look. It goes a lot further. That's actually quite impressive. I'm very impressed with that. I'm very surprised to know that there's a lot more of the route. Never knew that before. Once the train despawns, you can never move once again. Right, I'm going to do that last one where I'm going to jump in. Was it 16:35, was it? $16:35. Been on a 158 for 2 hours on a hot day, ain't nice. Yeah, I've done Birmingham to Aberystwyth. That's like a 3-hour journey. Hey Richie, how are you? I'm doing good, thank you. Isaac, how are you doing? It was 16:35, wasn't it? Should ride a freight train heading straight at Kings Norton. I've had an out of bounds error there before. Yeah, it was. Okay, that's fine. Right. What platform was it, sorry? Platform 10 again. The escalators do work. I've tested it before. I'm starting to think my freight yard with plans cut theory is incorrect because this is a lot further than that. It might have been. You never know. I think Soho Depot was originally planned to be in there. There you go, 16:38. There you go, it's in there. But then I would imagine it would come in through here, wouldn't it? It should do anyway. Or would it come in from Stansted? There should be a 17 something to Leicester on 10A. 17 something? Do you mean 16 something? There you go, 16:39. Get on any train as you're in Birmingham. finish the 313 bus timetable. The train will come in from Cambridge. So it should come in from this way, yeah? Is that correct? It's just brilliant, this. Yeah, we'd come in from Stansted. Nice and bright here, isn't it? This is quite surreal, this. It is quite cool seeing this in game. I'm a big fan of it. With how bad the scenery got, I genuinely think they just forgot to put the out of bounds barrier there. Yeah, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised either. Half of this stream is searching around New Street. Yeah, of course. Can you get into TSC mods? I'll certainly try. I looked at AP stuff the other day because there was an AP sale, but I didn't get anything. Even stuff on sale was a bit expensive, and I was like, maybe not. I was saving my money. Got another new subscriber. Welcome to the new person that has just subscribed. We're also waiting for that Cambridge train to come in. I'm going to very quickly pull up the bingo. So the bingo, 40 likes. Have we had 40 likes? Let me find out. We have had 32. 8 likes away from that. Emergency brakes, yes. SPAD, no. Train delay. Hold on, is that a train coming in? Can hear something. No. Train delay, yes. Overshoot, yes. Toilet break, yes. Cat, no. 30 viewers, yes. Full beans, yes. Mic punch, yes. 3.76k, yes. Oxenomo, no. Game glitch, no. Mod appears, yes. 5 new members, yes. Speeding, yes. There is a bingo there somewhere that I've spotted, and it's been there for a little while. Let me know when you spot it. And if you win the bingo, you do get an assigned role in the Discord server. How you doing, Nod? Hope you're doing well. You'd recommend the Western Main Lines. Where's this train coming from then? I can hear something. Ah, there it is. I see it. I see something. I would have gotten stuff on AP, but there is a sale. The one time I don't have money. Cross country regional service to Nottingham. The last line of the bingo. No, because we've not had a game glitch. Oh, no, it's not. It's a 323. So where's that train then? Maybe there's a delay. Possibly. Is that it there? Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. Got a 350, 323 coming in. We'll then see a 170 coming in. And then another 350. It's just nice and busy. I love it. I really do. Top job. From some fantastic work. Western Main Lines, is that on sale on TSC? How much is that? How much is Western Main Lines? You get the roll for a week and only a week unless you win again. That 170 is certainly late, isn't it? How does the bingo work? Is it straight lines or diagonal? Any line, diagonal, vertical, horizontal. Can I shout bingo and guess where the line is? Yes, you can. I'm going to say the third line down. Third line down. No, we've not had an Oxeno home. I'll go through again, and if you spot it, you spot it. As that comes in there, we'll just do that there. Let it pass us. Let it go past. Hold on. There it is. Right. I'm going to go for the bingo once more. 40 likes, not quite. Emergency brakes, yes. Spad, no. Train delay, yes. Overshoot, yes. Toilet break, yes. Cat, no. 30 viewers, yes. Full beans, yes. Mic punch, yes. 3.76, yes. Oxenoho, no. Game glitch, no. Mod appears, yes. 5 new members, yes. Speeding, yes. That's the recap. Also got 350 coming in there. Oh, it's splendid. I'm glad to help. This is the first stream where I'm all chatty. Oh, awesome, Luke. Western Main Lines is good, albeit a little dated. It's set in 2012. 2015, it's a monster size-wise. Bingo second column. Where were you going to say 4 across? So we've got a 4 across. Where's this? What do you mean by 4 across? Bingo 4th line to the right. No, no. Any other guesses? You're a train driver in real life. What do you drive in real life, Nod? It's 300 miles long, blooming heck. Game glitch to speed in. No, game glitch, no. Unfortunately, I can't play on PS5 and can't get this mod. I know it's painful. I would like to see it, trust me. No, we've not had a game glitch. It's got something else coming in somewhere as well. What have we got coming in somewhere else? Got a Pendolino coming in. Look at that. Fantastic. Fantastic. So, the actual one I spotted was... Ah! There was a no end of session, so technically a game glitch. Oh, okay. That's fine. Okay, Fierce. I agree with you. And you're the first one to say bingo. So Fierce, I'm going to say that you've won the bingo, I'd say. You're the first person that said bingo. From what I can see, yep. And yeah. Yeah, you win. I'm happy with that. Yep, you're correct. That is a game glitch. That is correct. It's not the one I thought of, to be fair, but yeah, that's fine. The one I was referring to was emergency brakes, toilet break, mic punch, and mod appears. That's been there for about an hour. But yeah, Fierce, you win. Congratulations, you'll be assigned the role after the stream, which is yeah. But no end of session is part of the game because it's not part of the route. Yeah, but every other part of it has had. It is a game glitch. I would count it as a game glitch because you've glitched out the map. So you didn't read my comment. Sorry. Emergency brakes to mod appears. I did read your comment. Emergency brakes. I read your comment. Yeah, but to be fair, B7RLE was second and said second column. So they would have been the winner if it weren't for the fact that Fierce highlighted that technicality, which is correct. Anyway, it's all in a bit of fun, and better luck next time, everyone. Anyway, talking of which, we've got a 170 leaving over there. So this is a fantastic timetable mod. I highly recommend you give it a go. We've got a 170 leaving and a 323 leaving. This is fantastic. It is a lot of fun. It's linked in the description if you want to give it a go. I highly recommend you do so. Go and support the person that has created this timetable. It's fantastic. It really is. Look at it. Absolutely brilliant. And I would love for it to be an official thing. I really would. Do you think this mod should come to consoles? I would love for it to do so, but it wouldn't happen. How much is Train Sim World 5? Well, if you're on Steam, it's currently on sale. Yes, so yeah. Anyway, I'm going to leave that stream there because I'm knackered. But that was a little look at the Birmingham Cross City timetable mod. Honestly, a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Yeah, there's no confrontation, it's a glitch, but they wouldn't have intentionally put that in. So yes, Fierce won. There you go. There you go. Said it from the penultimate winner anyway, from the runner-up. So yes, as for general bits of admin from me, I should have a video either tomorrow, probably Saturday now because I can't be bothered to edit it. on Saturday on the Hamburg U3, I think, on Subway Sim 2. And then also I will be doing a Subway Sim 2 live stream on the PlayStation on Saturday night. I know I did a stream on it last week, but obviously it was a bit of an issue on the PC. I got it refunded and bought it on the PlayStation 5 instead. So we'll be giving it a go. I like it. It's a good bit of fun. So make sure to tune in for that. So yeah, other bits of general admin. I'm contemplating, and nothing really confirmed yet. I'm contemplating doing a Euro Truck stream. A Euro Truck Discord play along tomorrow. So if anyone's interested in that, I will confirm in about half an hour whether I can be bothered or not. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking of doing tomorrow, or maybe something else. You know, monthly gaming things that we do. That should be tomorrow if anyone is interested. So yeah, it should be a good bit of fun. Anyway, other than that, go check out the mod. Go and have fun with it. And if you're on console, didums. Not on consoles, unfortunately, and I can kind of half cry to sleep about that. But yeah, anyway, other than that, thank you all for coming in tonight. Much appreciated. Thank you once again for all the people that have joined the Discord server, and for everyone that's watched tonight, and also everyone that's new that's subscribed. We've had like 10 new subscribers, so I massively appreciate that. So thank you all for coming in. We're ever so closer to that goal of 4,000 by the 25th of May, which would be absolutely insane. So yeah, thank you all for watching tonight. Take care. Have a good weekend, and I'll see you in the next stream. Bye, everyone.